Hi, this is Rabbi Mark Angel at the Institute for Jewish Ideas and Ideals, jewishideas.org. Please visit our website and learn more about our institute, which stands for an intellectually vibrant, compassionate, and inclusive Orthodox Judaism. The question that was asked recently was about the question of birth control. A couple wants to know, may they use birth control, may they postpone having babies, for whatever the reason. Sometimes the reasons are emotional, sometimes they're physical, sometimes they're just students and they economic issues. It's just not the right time to have a baby in their opinion, etc. This is, of course, a very important question, and it affects all couples, Orthodox couples for sure. And decisions have to be made on whether or not and what to use for birth control or not to use it. There have been some important books written on the subject. David Feldman, some years ago, wrote a book on birth control and abortion. It's worthwhile to read that book. Yeshivat Chovevei Torah publishes a journal called Milin Chavivin, and in their December 2007 issue, there are a number of articles on this topic, and I suggest that all interested people read those articles. It's important to know the following thing. There are certain circumstances when, of course, it is permissible to utilize birth control. There are some methods that are preferred over others, but the general question cannot be answered in one way. Why? Because each couple's situation is different, and each person, each couple needs to make a determination on their own. Yes, they could visit their rabbi, should discuss the issues, and the rabbi, again, should be seen as a resource person rather than as an authoritarian figure that tells you you must do this or you must not do that. But rather, the rabbi should open up channels of discussion, try to understand what your situation is, and give you an answer and references to things that you can read further to enlighten yourselves on the topic. My ultimate feeling is that whenever we make a halakhic decision, it's a matter between us and the Almighty, and we have to take that decision very seriously, knowing that there are religious implications to it. So each couple that has the dilemma on their hands whether or not to utilize birth control at this time, or they want to postpone it for another time, these kind of questions are very personal. They need to be understood by the parties themselves, and they need to be discussed in a candid way with people that might be able to help give them guidance. And if they don't feel comfortable with their rabbi or with somebody else, then they should feel comfortable by doing the necessary research, reading the books, reading the articles on the topic, and coming to their own conclusion. Let us hope that all couples will make the right decisions for themselves, ultimately have wonderful Jewish children, and live happily ever after, strengthening the Jewish people in every way, and strengthening their own families. I hope you've enjoyed this YouTube. Please feel free to ask your questions on our YouTube channel or by sending me an email at mdangel@jewishideas.org. Thanks for tuning in today, and I wish you all the best. Chazak, chazak, shalom, shalom, and best to everybody.